Let's DIY some easy St. Patrick's Day DIYs using items from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use one of their little white frames as a square frame, and I'm going to show you how to make a really easy canvas. I printed out a printable that I designed. I will share the Etsy link below. It's a cute little watercolor of a leprechaun, and I'm just removing everything out of the frame. I'm going to use the glass for reference to cut this down because it has a white background. And again, I just printed this out on cardstock, really easy to do. I just sketched that out on the cardstock and trim this down. I'm actually going to use the glass from the Dollar Tree frame for the backing of my canvas. It works really well to do this and it's so simple. So once I get it cut down, I'm just going to take Mod Podge and put it over the glass directly. One of the great things about Mod Podging with cardstock is that it doesn't wrinkle. You don't have to wait for it to dry to go over the top of it again. So I just lay that down, making sure I have no bubbles, and just go over the top of it with more Mod Podge. I like to seal it with the Mod Podge. It gives it almost like a canvas texture with the brush stroke. So you're going to want to kind of go one side to the other. And I always do a couple of coats on top to really give it a lot of texture. Now that that's ready, I will pop that back in the frame, and I can even use the back, just putting it all together. And this can be a sitting sign, really cute for St. Patrick's Day with that beautiful design of the little leprechaun sitting on the mushroom. And again, I will post the Etsy link below for that printable for you so you can recreate. But don't go anywhere. I have another St. Patrick's Day DIY using one of their long board signs. I'm going to do a stencil. So I'm going to use some stencil vinyl that I got on Amazon, but you could really use any kind of vinyl that you have. And I cut out just Lucky in a bold font, and we're going to do a hand painted sign on this. It was really easy to do. When you do a stencil, you just kind of reverse weave it to take the letters out. And then you still have to use transfer paper. I'm using some of the paper transfer paper that I also get on Amazon, and I am putting that onto the Dollar Tree sign just like that. And I do have the link to the free SVG cut file for this if you would like to recreate. And I will put that in the comments below today's video as well. For the color, I'm going to do a leaf green acrylic. It's so easy to do. I like to use these little sponge stencil daubers from the Dollar Tree and just going over everything. I like the natural color and the ivory color of the sign, the natural border around with wood. I think it's really fun. And this is going to be a very kind of simple piece that we can combine together with other St. Patrick's Day decor. I never like to skip St. Patrick's Day, and this year Easter is really late, so you have plenty of time to decorate for St. Patrick's Day. Once I get that on there, I always like to kind of sand it down a little bit, give it a little bit of distressing, and then I'm going to use a little bit of the ivory that's on the back to distress it a little bit more, just to give it a little bit more character. If you get too much on there, you can always use a baby wipe to remove the excess paint. And we have a really cute little lucky sign. Now, if you wanted to add like a shamrock to it or a ribbon to the hanger, that could be really cute as well. I just wanted a basic sign, and this is how my lucky sign turned out. So cute using one of those Dollar Tree signs. Now, if you would like more St. Patrick's Day Dollar Tree DIYs, be sure to check out my YouTube channel at Crafty Beach. And until next time, happy crafting.